Coming up on this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly, Orchesis, School Safety, and the Athletic Hall of Fame. All this and more coming up next. Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. I'm your host, Hannah Pawelski. A new policy has been introduced around the district that will help improve security throughout the school. Scotty and Bryn look into the importance of this policy.
With a school of 4,000 students and people coming in and out of the building all day, NEQA has incorporated a new buzzer system to ensure the safety of its students.
So basically the buzzer system allows the NEQA staff to visually see who's trying to come into the building, and the auto also allows them to hear what type of business they have here in NEQA Valley.
Before the new system was brought in, the main and athletic doors were unlocked and anyone could walk in.
The protocol for now getting into the front of the school is when they press the buzzer, we respond audio-wise with a message of saying, hello, what is your business here? And then we press a buzzer on the other end that unlocks the door, which is just door number 2 in the front of the building that allows them access.
Parents or visitors come in a buzzer system, and the staff at the rotunda will be able to see who's there, and they'll ask them what type of business they have here at NEQA Valley, and they have to identify themselves, and then the main thing is they can visually see who's at the door. I think the main thing is just for the safety of the school.
Keeping NEQA Valley students and staff safe is the #1 priority, and for Wildcat Weekly, along with Bryn Ocon, I'm Scotty Ballou.
Today, 4 individuals and 2 teams will be inducted in the 2018 Athletic Hall of Fame. Karina has the details on these incredible Wildcats.
Honestly, it's pretty indescribable. I mean, that was like I said, a very special team, and it's definitely probably the highlight of my athletic career.
Throughout NEQA's 21 years, we have had the honor of recognizing outstanding athletes and teams. Tonight, around 7:15 p.m., prior to the start of the home varsity basketball game, will be the induction of 2 state championship teams and 4 individuals into the NEQA Athletic Hall of Fame.
Being inducted into the Hall of Fame, it's been a great honor, and very fortunate to have served in such an outstanding school and community and doing what I've loved.
It's actually a really emotional thing because it was a lot of work, it was a lot of sacrifice. Sort of to see all that come full circle it's really humbling.
For many of tonight's inductees, the NEQA athletic program helped them to lay the foundation for their future athletic careers.
It's really sort of how or where I became the swimmer that I ended up becoming.
I think NEQA definitely prepared me with the right mindset to approach how to work.
Congratulations to all inductees, and for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Karina Pena.
The Orchesis Dance Company is hosting their annual showcase the first week of February. Sarah and Mason tell you about why this performance is a must-see.
This year, the Orchesis Dance Company is hosting a Walk of Fame themed showcase that displays the creativity of student choreographers and the entire company. Orchesis is a prime example of how fellow Wildcats are able to express their talent and originality through many art forms.
I feel like Orchesis is a big part of NEQA's spirit, especially in the past couple of years with the growing ability of our team. I feel like we've gotten a lot better in these past couple of years. And I feel like it's a good family environment.
There are many features that set this eye-catching performance apart from other NEQA productions throughout the school year. The showcase incorporates a variety of dance styles, so every audience member is bound to see their favorite.
So the structure of the show is that it obviously starts off with the opening number, and then it kind of mixes and varies between different styles, so it'll go from hip-hop to jazz to lyrical, and that just makes it really engaging for the audience because it changes it up throughout the whole show.
The Orchesis Dance Company Showcase will be held on February 1st and 2nd at 7 p.m. and February 3rd at 2:30 and 7 p.m. Tickets are $12 for adults and $5 for students. Further information can be found at NEQAValleyOrchesis.com. For Wildcat Weekly, along with Mason Mazurek, I'm Sarah Talley.
Many students dread fitness testing every quarter. Jaslyn and Kate find out the importance and reason behind it.
Many of us dread fitness testing. I hit the cafeteria to find out some of the reasons why NEQA students don't enjoy the pacer, sit-up, push-up, and sit and reach test.
Well, I think fitness testing is meant to embarrass people, and it's just like a waste of your time, so I don't think we should do it anymore.
We could be doing something much better with our time during class, like doing a different activity or anything like that.
I don't think it's an appropriate fitness testing, and I don't think it measures accurately one's fitness level.
While many of us have been doing fitness testing since elementary school, many do not know why we do it in the first place.
It's a requirement that we have to do by the state of Illinois. 2 years ago, they came up with a law that every school in Illinois needs to do fitness testing and submit their scores to the state.
Many students fear testing because of the pressure of keeping up with their peers. However, many factors affect our body types, and during these tests, we should focus on ourselves rather than comparing one another.
That's something I think we all have to just learn to feel good about ourselves no matter what we do. And that's one reason we went to the pacer instead of the mile, because the mile run, you could see who ended up last.
In order to be considered in the healthy zone, students must meet the state minimums. But how are these minimums decided?
Actually, the minimums have, those standards have been set by an organization called the Cooper Institute. And they were developed years ago based on studies that they did with students at different age groups.
Fitness testing is not going to be leaving the physical education curriculum anytime soon. However, we can use the information we gain from these tests to find out the areas we lack in and work on them to further benefit ourselves. Stay healthy, Wildcats. And for Wildcat Weekly, along with Kate Bender, I'm Jocelyn Nanoa.
From stand-up comedy to experimental music, Pratik takes a look at a Wildcat you should know.
Kunal Desai is a senior at NEQA, whose many creative endeavors make him best known for his instrumental music and stand-up comedy.
I started making music when my sister on her birthday asked for a guitar. She played it for 2 months and then she gave up. And by then the warranty expired, so my mom forced me to play it, and it turned out pretty well. The project I'm working on right now is an album. It's called Delaware. My goal with this album is probably the same goal as Delaware, the state, just not to fade into obscurity. But there's a sort of subtle beauty to that, and I think I tried to encapsulate that in this album. I just want it to be something I'm proud of making. Regarding inspirations, it's probably bands like Pink Floyd. I think what sets my music apart, particularly in the Naperville scene, is probably that I don't sing. It's all instrumental stuff. I've tried to sing before. It's very unpleasant and it makes children cry. As well as music, I also like doing stand-up. It's mostly just stuff I've said out loud without a filter during class. I usually try to write a song for it too to make it funny. Regarding inspiration for stand-up or music, I would probably just say you should just go out there and try it. If you fail, just try again. You can't really learn unless you try. I think that's a philosophy that sort of would help a lot of people. Just try new things, see if you're good at it. If you don't like it, then you don't have to stick to it, but yeah.
Go check out Kunal's work on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, and YouTube. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Pratik Manakonda.
Thank you.
Good luck to the NEQA dance team as they take on state this weekend. Thanks for watching this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. Have a great weekend, Wildcats.